Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Game Dev Tycoon. We start off with some really good news here. Jason Green, the editor of Gaming World, thinks this is the best game we've ever made. I don't think so, I think we can do better. But here we are at a game convention. I think last time we just missed 400,000 people. So let's see what we get this time. Okay, we've gone well over. There we go, that's good to see. Okay, that's very cool, we made it to 88. That should help boost the sales of our game, but what we need to be doing right now is creating a custom engine. So in this engine we're supposed to have version 5 graphics, so let's hold on a second. I'm doing some research down there, so we'll have to wait for me while everyone else just chills out at their desk. Okay, there we go, done. So create custom engine. This is our 10th engine now. We're going to take that one off and put that one in. And we're going to add branching stories, simple cutscenes. That's going to help with our RPG and adventure games. So save to cloud as well. Achievements, quite a few extra things going into this one. And virtual economy as well, that sounds cool. So this one costs us almost $1 million, we're going to create that. But you can see here we're doing well with money. Our game is selling really nicely and we're earning a fair bit of money from it. So that's slowly going up, and look at the rate that's going down at. That's insane. That is very cool. I was just about to say, didn't the multiplier number have a 2 next to it? You can see that guy is 1 and the other guy up there is 2. We just got word that Transport Tycoon, which was recently released by Tycoon Games, has racked up over 1 million in sales. The game were a music record, it would have had platinum status. That's excellent. Very good stuff. So it's nice to see we can sell some games, but I think we need to work on our fan base a little bit as well. So maybe the next game we develop, it being a large one, should be with a publisher as well. Okay, so your new game engine is complete. That means we're pretty much ready. Got quite a few research points from that as well. That's good. We could actually do an entire round of training, get everyone trained up on speed. I think that's a really good idea. Okay, so everyone will do time trials because we want to get the speed up so they can make more bubbles. And I've yet to really see that difference, but I don't think you're going to see it until you've done this quite a few times, and then the difference would be quite noticeable. However, if you remember the last game that we made, it had a record for both design and research, but then again we did develop it with 2 extra people, so let's see if we break it again this time. Okay, and there is a round of training on everyone. We're actually going to skip ahead here because we don't really need to sit around and watch them train. Okay, I thought about it and we're going to do a publishing deal. We're going to do this one right here, which has to be adventure. I'm not sure if we can mix that with another category, but let's find out. We're going to do that. The reason we want to do this is to kind of boost our fan base at the moment. But we're going to be doing a large game as well, which is going to be awesome. So the topic we're going to go with is spy. I don't think we've done a spy game yet. Can we change adventure? Can we mix it with something like action? We can. Okay, so we should do an adventure action game. We have to do it on the play system too, but we can pick our newest engine as well. So I'm just going to check everything there is cool. We're going to call this one Spy Games again. Just really not in the mood to think of a name for it. That'll do just fine. And then let's click on next. Okay, so we want to select the 3D graphics. I don't know why text-based was checked by default there. Okay, and now they're doing their little initial thing, and we have to adjust the sliders. So with this being an adventure and action game, I think we should focus on the storyline and quests, not so much the gameplay and engine. So something like that looks good to me. Okay, and what we're going to put into our engine as well, let's put the save to cloud in. That's probably going to take more, isn't it? So maybe a touch more on engine. Can we add some extra things in here? We can. Maybe achievements instead of some of these ones. That seems like a good idea. And then we want all of those ones right there. Oh wait, simple cutscenes, advanced cutscenes, branching story instead of linear. So the 2 in the middle. Okay, all of that's done. Now let's see what happens with the sliders this time. Can we put 2 people onto one job? So story and quests, we want 2 people with good design. That would be Luke, and I can't drag anyone else on, can I? Okay, so we're going to have to do it like that. So Luke will do that one. Who will do the gameplay? We're actually going to put someone with an even spread on this one. So actually no, we'll put Suzanne on gameplay, and then engine will be done by our tech guy Sebastian Todd. Oh, he's already selected on it anyway. Okay, cool. So that's going to be our sliders. Let's do our multipliers straight away. Might be able to use them twice in development if we actually use them immediately like that. And look at those numbers. Looking good so far. Okay, the game sphere is no longer supported. Getting quite a few research points from this as well, that's good to see. Lots of bugs. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is focus on the dialogues, not so much the level design and artificial intelligence. We're really trying to focus on the adventure part more than the action part. But we've selected all of those, doesn't look like they're affected too much, so who's going to do what here? Let's put our new guy Paul Reed with the high design numbers on that one. And then level design we will get done by Luke Harper. Actually, he's already been selected on that, so he can't do that. If we slide down that a little bit, then Sebastian Todd can take care of that, and I will do the level design. That looks good. But everyone is working on it, even though 3 of us are adjusted to the sliders, so we're still going to get tons of design and technology points, which is cool. Saying that though, it does look like... I don't know, it's hard to tell. Okay, so Dave Johnson here, CEO of Departure Science. Some of our test subjects were recently exposed to some of your games, and surprisingly they didn't go totally insane. They seem to quite enjoy the experience. In fact, they seem to quite enjoy the experience. Well, I'm terrible at reading, I should give up. Anyway, I have some products that need advertising, and we could go with some product placement. Alright, so to cut the story short, he wants 200,000 for some product placement. No thanks. That's not a lot of money for product placement at all. Maybe a couple million might be worth it, but nah. Okay, so what do we want to focus on this time around? I think we want to go with the world design, graphics, but not so much on sound really. So we can add in the virtual economy and the rich backstory, so all of that goes in there. But who is going to do what here? That is what I want to know. So maybe we should put someone with a bit of tech. Sergio on sound. Maybe Luke. No, he's not going to be able to do that, is he? Okay, can we put you on there? No, you're going to be overworked. Okay, that works out. And then Sergio, no. Okay, can I do that? No, I'll be overworked. Who won't be overworked if they're on that one? Dennis probably. So we might have to adjust. No, even Dennis would be, because Dennis is doing 2 things. Let's do that. Okay, so if we drag that down a touch, then we can put those 2 on them. Okay, that will work. But now the 3D graphics can't be selected, so it's got to go back up. This is really tricky. Can we put you on there? No, of course we can't. I think someone's just going to have to be over... Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, it has to go higher. Oh dear. So whatever we do, someone is probably going to... Oh, wait a minute, that works. Okay. Who can do that? Sergio. So whatever we do, I think someone is going to be overworked, basically. That is unfortunate. We're going to put Paul on that one. Or maybe we can just invest more into the sound. Wow, this is tricky. Oh no, Dennis is already doing that. I don't think... Okay, if we take a little bit off of world design... There we go. Okay, so that's managed to do it. Wow, that was actually quite challenging to get it balanced right. That's something I'm going to have to consider with doing large games, because the burden on each of our staff is a lot higher than usual. But it looks like we're probably going to break a record again. I forgot to do some marketing, so we'll do a small campaign. And I wonder what happens if we do 2 small campaigns. Why not? Let's find out. Didn't make quite as big as a difference as I would have liked, but the hype is still going up. That's why you need to do marketing earlier in development, because while it's being developed, the hype keeps going up, so your initial marketing is worth more in some respect. Okay, but it looks like we're going to break some records here. And we'll just let those balls keep flying in. And I think that'll do. New record on both, there we go. All of this was good. Really good actually, we leveled up quite a few things here, including our new 3D graphics engine, that's good to see. This game has got to be good. Come on, let's release it because we've got a new... No, we don't have a new console. We have a publishing deal, but we have the new engine, so hopefully that'll boost it. Okay, that's fine. And we've got some new research as well. We should actually get everyone on the training thing, but I don't know what the new training ones are, but let's try it and find out. So let's click on Sergio over here. I think we might have to get rid of Suzanne and Dennis as well because they're not really too useful. But let's have a look. So these ones cost 30 points each. Maybe we should just do it on a couple of our guys. And there's the RD&D course as well there. I wonder if that's what you have to do. Oh man, I can't remember what you have to do to get in the R&D area now. I need to go back and watch my own video by the looks of it. We'll actually skip out on that for now. Let's just see what the reviews are like. Oh, that's low. Okay, we need 8s because if we don't get higher than 7... Come on. Oh dear. Actually no, that is a 7. So we shouldn't get a penalty there. Wow, that cut it close, didn't it? Let's take a medium booth. Okay. Alright, so it meets the requirements. Let's see how much it sells. So we got just under 1 million for that. 1.5 million. So probably overall we're going to make a loss on this one. Let's have a look at our game history. Yeah, we're probably just going to make our money back. But if we look at the previous ones, clicking on the wrong thing there. Not like 9.9, so almost 10 million, 5 million, 38. So we're doing alright, but we're not really doing too well. I don't know. Okay, I went back and watched the old video, and what we can do is actually train someone. So if we train this guy, he can become a technology specialist. That's cool. Now it costs 100 research points and 5 million. That is a hell of a lot. But this is something we could do. So here's our guy. I think Paul Reed is our guy with the high design points. So let's see if we can train him. Not quite. Requires 700. Does someone else have a little bit higher? Sergio's a tech guy. Let's skip this bit. Every time. Come on. Okay, well that's a lot higher than we've ever had before right there. Which is good. So lots more of our fans turning up. No, I'm trying to select you, Luke. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so he has the highest design, so actually we should focus on him doing design. And look at this, all these specialities. These are different from the ones... Okay, no, specialities... No, specialization and specialists. Okay, cool. So we need that. So we need 700. So let's put him on a design course. Well, that one's game design course, so I'm going to guess that that is the one right there. And actually, while he's doing that, we'll do a little bit of contract work and take one of those large contracts and just see what that's like. Although, I don't know which one of these is or isn't. Oh, that one right there is. Okay, let's see if we can actually hit that. That is a lot of work to be done right there. And it looks like we might pull it off. It's going to be a close one, I'll tell you that. But Luke's doing his training, and it looks like we'll probably have to run him through that about 3, maybe 2 times if we're lucky, before we get up to 700. Okay, he's at 642, and he's done, so let's do that again. It is game design course, and I'd imagine that there's probably going to be you know, a bit of a consequence for doing it 2 times in a row. Maybe this time he won't get as much. Oh, we failed it. Okay, well the penalty wasn't much at all. So let's try that again. Maybe look for one that isn't quite as big. That one should be doable. Or is it? I don't know. Everyone will start focusing on design in a second. So it looks like we're probably going to fail that one as well. Well, at least we're getting research points from this. And look, Luke's not getting many design points at all. He's got about 10 from that time. So we're probably going to have to develop a game or do something different in between. Yeah, there you go. So it didn't make much of a difference. So maybe we'll make a ninja game. I'm going to have a look through these and decide what I want to do next. Okay, I think we're going to take this one right here. I don't think I need to give this too much for. I wanted to develop a game on the PC. It's going to be nice and cheap to do. It's a ninja game. It has to be a large one. Any genre though, so we'll probably mix that with action. The last game we did do was action adventure, so maybe we'll just make this one pure action. So I think actually what we do is just leave that one blank. But being a PC game, it needs to be mature. If you remember in the past we made Ninja Apocalypse. So again, I really can't be bothered to think of a name, so we're going to call it Ninja. Oh, what about something just popped into my head, let me think. Ninjageddon, that was it. I'm not sure if that's the best way to spell it, but there you go, we're going to make a game called Ninjageddon. That's actually quite funny. And we'll do that with our latest game engine, of course. And so everything there looks correct. That's going to cost us 2 million to make. It's a large amount of money. And that's going to be 2.5 million. Right, so here we go. Developing another game. Business as usual. How are we going to do the sliders? Well, this one's a straight action game, so like we've done before, we're going to focus like that. So we are going to take off some of these. Can we even put a basic one in? That should help. Actually, we'll go with simple cutscenes. That'll probably be more relevant to a game like this. Let's see if we can add all of these. The more the better. Those in as well. So we're going to have to remove just the regular save game. That doesn't really make a difference, does it? I don't know which one of these, really makes... I'd probably judge it by the amount of money, if you take away that one, it's probably going to make more of a difference to the game score, but let's just go... I'm going to go with that right there. Yeah. Okay, so who's going to do what? Our design guy, Luke Harper, will do the gameplay. We will get our tech guy, Sebastian, on the engine. And look, Luke Harper is already overworked, so we're going to have to drag down the slider there like that. And then I will get Suzanne on the story and quests. Okay, that's cool. Oh, Luke was overworked because he was already doing both. Okay, we can drag that back up like that. That's cool. Again, we're going to do the multipliers. Okay, that's cool. I didn't really read that. Yep. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood to read it. I just noticed the hype is going up, so we're going to put out some magazines and demos. Get the hype rolling along a little bit. And it doesn't feel like the numbers are going up as fast as usual, but that's probably just in my head. Okay, there's a trend towards simulation games, so maybe the next game we make should be one. The hype is really starting to go up now, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to have to keep that going, but we will just do the sliders first of all. So we're going to be focusing on the level design and the AI, and we're not going to do anything really for the dialogues. All of this down the side here has been selected, so it's just who's going to do what. Now, Luke has already done some design, so he's kind of overused. I'll put myself on this one, like you see there. Sebastian will be overworked if he does that. So we will put Sergio on that job. And Paul Reed, we are saving you. We're going to put Suzanne on that one right there. That's cool. And I think because the sliders are more extreme on this one, it makes it easier to balance with a large team of people. But we're going to put more magazines and demos out, and then the next stage we'll do the larger marketing campaign. Maybe even go all out and spend 2 million on it, who knows. The design and technology numbers don't seem to look as high as they did before, so I'm not sure this one's going to be that great, but we have to hope. Okay, so what are we going to do next? Graphics and sound, not so much on the world design. And so we will be putting Sergio on sound, that'll be him overworked, so can we put Suzanne on that? Yes, she's also doing that one, so we will put Paul Reed on the graphic design and Dennis on that one there. So nice even spread. We also need to add some things, or maybe even take them away by the looks of it. There we go, okay, that'll do. And now it's time to do a little bit more marketing, small campaign. Let's see how much that boosts. Okay, that is a lot of hype. And this is with a publisher as well, so we have an opportunity to gain a huge amount of fans. But those technology and design points, they look really low to me. I'm sure we've been hitting like 200 in the previous games. And there go all of the bugs. There we go, excellent. And let's just get a few more points going here. I think we're going to need them on this one. You'll probably wait here for quite some time, but then the hype will start going down. Okay, and yeah, there we go. So 170 on each of those. Yeah, I'm a little worried. Maybe I got the sliders and stuff wrong there. But anyway, let's release the game. And we have a ton more things to research now. So what we're going to do in between is get Luke training, because we're trying to make him a specialist. So he's going to go on another game course design thingy. And the reviews have come in for Ninjageddon. Oh dear, we did something terribly wrong, didn't we? Why are they so low all of a sudden? Yeah, it would appear that I made a bad choice somewhere along the way, and I'm not sure where. Hopefully we won't lose fans, that's the main thing. Oh dear, we're actually taking a step backwards here. Yep, and now we get a penalty. Oh, where did it all go wrong? Okay, so I am an employee of the Environmental Protection Agency and I have an offer for you. Your company has high electrical footprints and would you like to install solar panels and la 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 la. Yep, solar panels sounds good, so we're going to do that. Okay, well Luke is training to become a specialist, although that doesn't seem to be going too well. Look, he's only getting a few points. Really kind of taken a step back there, haven't we? Lost ourselves 20,000 fans. I wish I could take it off the market. I don't want the money. I want the fans. How did that all go wrong? Oh well, right, we are going to have to move on and make ourselves another game. Okay, I've got to set up another booth here for a game convention, but I think we're going to end that episode there. Going to end it on a downer, which isn't a good thing to do. We do have a lot of, well, we don't really have a lot of research points. I'm not really sure what's going on. And Luke has 666 design points, although that's now passed. But that was really bad. I don't know what went wrong there. We're losing a lot of fans, and I don't really care about the money. But anyway, we'll have to wait to the next episode. Before we go, let's just see how many people there are. Okay. Come on. Okay, so we almost broke our last record. I think it was 540,000 last time. But anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.